Alright guys, so we're doing another Rainbird how-to on the Cirrus software. So we were given an assignment on building irrigation programs that are restricted by the irrigation window we have. So I'll just toggle the PDF here. This is the assignment we were given by our instructor Ian Morrow at Olds College. So you can see here there's two parts to this assignment. He wants to see if we can do a 10 minutes of water a night within our given irrigation window. And then he wants us to try and stretch our irrigation window by chasing golfers off the course. So if you have people teeing off at 8 o'clock on the first hole and the 10th hole, you'll have irrigation coming on 15 minutes afterward, and so on, following them around the course to try to make that window a little bit longer so we can get heads running at 8:15 p.m. rather than 10. So I'll just go back to the Rainbird Cirrus here and show you guys. This is the program we built for the 10-minute cycle. It's pretty simple. It's just 10 minutes of water on the entire course. And this fits within our irrigation window. So if I go to a dry run here and hit play, and I'll let this run through for you guys. You can see it starts at about 10 p.m. there, runs through, and you can see it finishes here. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning, starts at 10, so you can see it's no problem for us to get 10 minutes of water out within this window on our course. And next we'll go to, I'll show you guys a little bit of how we're going to stretch this window and try to get some more water out. So for the second part of this assignment, I'll just bring up this PDF again. So we have our irrigation window is from 10 p.m. till 5 a.m., but we're going to try to extend that by chasing the golfers off the course. So we're going to have irrigation starting on holes 1 and 10 at 8:15 p.m. So the golfers are going to have 15 minutes to play a hole, and then we're going to have some stations start up in that hole and follow them along around the course until 10 p.m. By then they'll be off the course completely, and then we can just start to run a full irrigation cycle. I'll jump back to the Rainbird here, and I'll show you the program we built for this. It's pretty simple. So we have holes 1 and 10 starting at 8:15, 2 and 11, 8:30, and every 15 minutes until 10 p.m. and then it just goes through the rest of the holes. So I'll just show you guys kind of a demo program here. Say if we were building it for 1 and 10, we just select the holes here. We can select the start time, do it for 8:15 p.m. We'll just do all the areas here. Select all of these. And then the run time, we managed to squeeze in 15 minutes of water doing it this way. So we'll put it on 15. I'll hit OK, and then you can see the same program as this. I'm just kind of showing you guys how to build it. I'll just delete this so that it doesn't mess with the rest of our irrigation. It'll ask you. And the other thing we had to change here, you'll see along this top taskbar, there's option 1 and option 2. It's a drop down here, and you have to switch this to sequential here, so it's going to try to force it to run in order, and the stations aren't going to go in perfect order, but it's going to run hole 1, and it's going to make sure hole 1 is finished before hole 2 finishes, and so on and so forth around the course. Whereas if you set it to optimize, it's just going to run heads all over the place in whatever's the most efficient manner. But obviously if you're doing this when there's golfers on the course, you're going to get somebody wet, so that's a change you have to make. And I'll go into our dry run here to kind of show you what this looks like in a little bit more of a visual manner. So we'll play this. You can see at 8:15 p.m. that's when our irrigation starts to ramp up, and then after 10 p.m. it starts to run the entire course. And with this setup, we're running till around 7:30 in the morning sometime. But it's only just a couple of, you can scroll back here, you can see there's just only a couple of rough heads on holes 17 and 18 in the morning, so it's not going to affect maintenance. Our guys won't even be close to there at that time.